Hello guys, in this video we'll create a new augmented reality project called the AR video playback. I'll give this project a name of AR video playback. After this I'll click on create project. After creating this project, first I'll switch the platform to Android, so I'll click on file. I'll then click on build settings. After this I'll select the Android platform, and after this I'll click on switch platform. After switching the platform to Android, next I'll click on player settings, and inside XR settings I'll check the Vuforia augmented reality checkbox. After this, for testing the video playback output, I'll download an asset from the asset store called Vuforia Core Samples. So I'll click on the asset store tab. If the asset store tab is not available over here, then you can click on Windows, and after this you can click on the asset store tab from here. Now inside the search field I'll type Vuforia Core Samples. The Vuforia Core Samples asset is free, so I'll scroll down, and this is the Vuforia Core Samples. So as the name suggests, Vuforia Core Samples is an asset developed by Vuforia, and this asset contains a lot of sample scenes using which we can test the different features of Vuforia. So I'll open this asset. After this I'll scroll down, and for downloading this asset you have to click on the download button. Now since I've downloaded this asset previously, so that's why I'm getting an update button over here. That is, I need to update the previously downloaded asset. But if you're downloading this for the first time, then you should see a download button, and after downloading the asset you will see an import button. So I'll just click on the update button. So the Vuforia Core Samples is downloaded. Next, for importing this asset inside my project, I'll click on the import button. I'll click on the import button again to import this asset. So the Vuforia Core Samples asset is imported inside a project, and inside the assets folder, we now have 7 new folders. So other than the resources and the scene folder, all the other folders are a part of the Vuforia Core Samples. Or I can say that all the other folders got imported when we imported the Vuforia Core Samples. After this, we will open a scene by the name of image target from the Vuforia Core Samples. The image target scene is inside this sample resources folder. So I'll open this folder. Next I'll open the scenes folder, and after this I'll select the scene by the name of 3 image targets. So I'll double click on this scene to open it, and this scene contains 4 image targets. Now since we are going to make modifications inside this scene, so I'll first save this scene by a new name. So to resave this scene, I'll click on File. I'll then click on Save Scene As. Next, inside the Assets folder, as we have done previously, I'll create a new folder and I'll name it Data Files. Inside Data Files, I'll then create a folder by the name of Scenes, inside which we store all our scenes. And inside the Scenes folder, I'll save the scene by the name of AR Video Playback Scene. Now if you want, you can give a shorter name to this scene. So after giving this scene a name, I'll click on Save to save this scene. So the scene which is opened right now is AR Video Playback Scene and not the image target scene. Now if we look at this AR Video Playback Scene, then this scene contains 4 image targets, and these 4 image targets are a part of Vuforia mass image databases. Now if we look at the first 3 image target, that is the astronaut, drone and oxygen, then on top of these image targets there are 3 3D models. So on top of the astronaut image target, we have the astronaut 3D model. On top of the drone image target, we have the drone 3D model, and on top of the oxygen image target, we have the oxygen 3D model. That is, the astronaut, drone and the oxygen tank 3D model are child of their respective image targets. Now the image target in which we are interested is the image target figure, and in this image target we have the video playback component. So this is the component on top of which we'll be able to play the video when the image target is detected. Now since we are interested in this fish jaw image target, so we'll delete the first 3 image targets of astronaut, drone and oxygen. So I'll first minimize these image targets. Next I'll select the astronaut, drone and oxygen image target and I'll click on the delete button to delete it. Next I'll rename this image target underscore fish jaw to video target. After this, I'll add a license key to the AR camera. So inside my browser, I've already opened the all AR keys license key. So I'll copy this license key. Next, I'll open AR camera. I'll change the world center mode to device. Next, I'll open Vuforia configurations and inside app license key, I'll paste the license key. Next, for testing the output of this video, I'll import a new database. So inside my Vuforia account, I've already created a new database by the name of AR Video Playback. And inside this database, I've added 2 images, one named Virtual Reality and second named Augmented Reality. Both the images have 5-star ratings, so that's great. And let me show you how these images look. So this is the Augmented Reality image. It contains the Augmented Reality text. And I've also named some augmented reality platforms like Vuforia, ARKit and ARCore. Next is the virtual reality image, which contains virtual reality text and some popular VR headsets like HTC Vive, Oculus and the Google Cardboard. So these are the 2 images which I'll be using as image targets. And yeah, when the augmented reality image target is detected, I'll play the augmented reality video on top of it, and when the virtual reality image is detected, I'll play the virtual reality video on top of this. Now I'll play these videos on top of the respective image targets in the later videos, but for the time being, I'll import this database inside Unity and play the sample video which is present inside the image target scene. So I'll click on download database, I'll select Unity editor. I'll click on the download button. Next, for importing the AR video playback database, I'll double click on it. I'll click on the import button. After importing the database, next I'll select the video target or the video image target. I'll click on the database drop down and I'll change the database to AR video playback. So the image target which is selected by default is the virtual reality image target, and top of the virtual reality image target we have a video component. So after making this customization, let's check the video playback output. So I'll click on the play button. If I keep my webcam at a certain distance from the image target, then the video is not visible. But if I move the webcam near the image target, then I can now see the thumbnail of the video. And if I click on the play button, then the video has started playing. If I click on this video again, then the video has stopped. If I move the webcam away from the image target, then the video is not visible again. If I move the webcam near the image target, then the video is visible now. So we were able to test the output of the video playback, but there is definitely some bug inside this scene, because of which the video is only visible when we move the camera near the image target, and when we move the camera away from the image target, the video starts disappearing. So I'll end this video over here, and in the next video I'll explain you the bug which causes the video to disappear when the webcam is away from the image target.